Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the Initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located
Why would they
at
put this up?
workspace not allocated. Please
Because it
select
probably
a
still
topic.
has information. And probably no one give a shit.
About redo. It's been 14 months. They could have just.
I think they were focusing on other things.
Yeah.
Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk. You are Employee Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start
Or
our
not.
new lives in Andromeda.
I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Where is it down? Where's this dude?
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is
Down
now at
here?
100%.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, it's you. This is freaking me out. I don't like it. Where you at, dude? Over here?
Just jogging around.
I would like to have a map, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of just like,
The
go
little
into
scrolly
this
thing
thing.
and just kind of guess. Like,
What is this?
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It
Um.
allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to
Secrecy
keep this
breeds
fact to
paranoia.
himself.
yeah.
Engineering reports.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So, what's different?
I am
Alright,
a new form of
we're
AI,
romancing
drawing
the
directly
AI.
from human experience.
Sorry,
Your
guys.
implant is my window
No,
into
I
the
want to
world.
romance the female Turian.
I want to meet them first.
I want to be space gay.
Mhm.
Wow. Rude.
Like, wow, you're so smart.
That's rude. Will it hurt? WoW seems the least
Yeah.
rude.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes
How
again.
video game
But not without
convenient.
recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
What am I? Okay, rank 1 bonus. Cool. I'm just gonna trust that I'm eventually gonna understand all the controls because I feel like
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from
What's he
anyone but
doing?
you.
I don't know.
It's open now.
Being ready.
Wow. I mean, you expecting trouble, or?
I think he's bored.
Oh yeah, maybe he's like doing the do 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 do.
Oh look, a memory trigger. That's dumb. Oh, I feel like I'm missing a lot, but I don't think anything's really been explained. Like, I know a lot of people complain that I missed the tutorials somehow, but I don't think I'm missing anything right now, am I?
I mean, I didn't see anything. And usually,
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
here's my question: when did we miss
Explains
the
Dad's
tutorial?
interest.
I don't think
They
we
were
did.
Pathfinders too.
I meant in other games.
Oh, in other games, yeah.
Yeah.
Because this, I mean,
I feel like a lot is not being explained to me right now.
but that's okay.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion
Let's
to
investigate that
investigate
coffee
further.
machine.
Yeah.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a being.
That was very sarcastic.
And now
for
you
an
know what
AI.
humility
That was
feels
AI
like.
racist.
Remember, he's better than an AI.
I know, I forgot.
What's on here, Sam?
I miss
Your
Edie's
father's
sass.
personal
Do you
logs.
think he's gonna get sassy?
Several of them are
I think it's
encrypted.
possible.
I want to have a sexy robot body.
Yeah, but sometimes.
I want to
sometimes
fuck the AI!
Sometimes, though, I think you attribute sass to female characters more than to male characters.
No, Edie straight up was sassy. That was part
I'm
of her
not saying
character.
that, like, Edie wasn't sassy, but I think it's.
I'm being called out on my sexism, guys.
I think sometimes people. Well, actually, just people in general. Like, people will describe.
I've been called out on my
Yeah.
inherently patriarchal thinking.
for your sassy sexism.
I just got called out, guys.
Yep.
I just got fucking owned.
Yeah. Male AIs can be sassy too.
Well, I'm waiting for the sass, Stacy. All I got was one. I owe my existence to a being.
But see, if Edie had said that, you would have thought it was more sassy. I
It's
bet
because-
you anything.
Because you know what? Maybe Edie's just better at delivery. Maybe women are just funnier than men. Maybe men are just not funny.
Oh, you just set fire to the comments.
Set fire to the comment section. Watch it burn as the trolls commented.
Okay.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father.
Why couldn't
I
his
should
wife
have been.
come with?
Maybe she died.
Here's hoping 600 years
But they
can
said they
change a
left her.
man.
They like something they said earlier implied that she was still alive when they left.
Oh, I don't remember that. I could think of a lot of reasons.
But both her children left and her husband.
Yeah. Maybe she was a scientist and she wanted to stay behind to help.
She was brave.
Yeah.
She bravely stayed behind.
I mean, that seems pretty obvious to me.
Ah!
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded
I think it's cool that
Tassoni's
Liara
research
would
onto
still be
data
alive at
pads.
the events of this.
Yeah.
Not incorporating time differences between galaxies and stuff. 'Cause
Wait,
you know, when you travel.
Wait, they're not saying she's still alive. I thought they were saying that, like...
No, I'm just saying, chronologically, she would still be alive. She just wouldn't be here.
She would be alive 650 years later?
Yeah, she lives to 1,000.
Oh.
Sorry, lived to 1,000. She would be
Right.
in the mid. She would just be starting to hit the matriarch stage now.
Oh, okay.
However,
I forgot they live so long.
However, I do believe that Liara went through a high amount of stress, and sometimes going through a high amount of stress can activate periods in their lives earlier. So it's maiden. What's the middle word between maiden and matriarch?
Well, I mean, just based on the ending, all of the organic life forms are dead, so...
That's not what happened.
I'm literally just trying to get you to yell.
I'm just saying, I just realized that of all the characters in the Mass Effect, like, original team, Liara would be the only one still alive because, what's her name?
Yeah, but she's probably dead.
Samara. No, she's not. She's alive.
No, she's dead.
No, shut up! God damn it! The fuck?
She's definitely dead.
She's not. She's alive and raising Shepard's child, and Shepard's child is now fully past the maiden stage, and she has great political. Shut up!
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young.
Whoa!
And they are getting older, so we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research.
They're gonna
I
fuck.
hope
It
your
was
team
so
finds it
Liara,
useful.
where you think she's saying something cute, but she's actually saying something really dark.
And fuck you.
I'm Liara. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm the shadow broker. Aren't I adorable?
I don't know. She always sounds kind of robotic to me.
Well, that's just the way she talks.
I know, but I'm saying, like, so I don't really hear it the same way, I think.
Oh. Maybe because you don't understand her the way I do.
I don't.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom
In my
to
head,
tap.
I think the reason why
I wish you much good luck and success.
the reason why she talks like that is because she spent a lot of her later 90s and early 10s alone. Just straight up alone.
Early 110s.
her 90s and early 110,
Yeah.
early 100, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what I'm saying? Like, straight up alone.
Yeah.
Decades by herself, because that's how she preferred it. Like, she was not social at all. So now she talks really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cute, I think. Final entry.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are...
It sounds like
things
he
you're
has
gonna
some sort of
find
like
out.
weird, like
I
clown
hope you'll
leather
understand.
fetish, and he's like, "Listen, you're gonna find some files on my Omni tool."
I just want you to know I loved your mother, and she always accommodated.
Yes.
This was how you were conceived, kids.
And she was always, your mother was a wonderful woman.
She always put on the leather clown mask for me.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her dearly for that.
Oh my god, can you imagine if they found pictures of Mom? They were like, ah! Mom in the leather clown mask.
God, gross.
I'm sorry I always go to clowns but like, seriously, clowns?
Clowns and dolls, Stacey
Clowns
does
and
not
dolls,
like.
those are the things that those are my go-to, like, weird things. And I understand that some people genuinely like clowns, and I don't, like, judge you for it.
Yeah, I remember I told you one of the girls I was seeing has a clown fetish, and you were like, what? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a cute clown. She wears a pink wig. Like a long, not like a curly one, but like long hair.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna make her dress up in her clown thing and meet you. Yeah. I'm gonna send you videos.
I'm trying to think if there are, like, actually other things that I would find. There are so many other things that I think other people would be like, that's creepier, but no, for me it's dolls and clowns.
Alright, I'm gonna send you pictures from her clown orgy.
Mm.
Actually, I don't want to do it either. She can do that on her own.
Yeah.
That
Oh yeah,
log is
so
not
they're all
currently
encrypted,
accessible.
so...
Unlocking
just
my
checking.
memory array may enable it.
Sorry guys,
That
I have
log is not
OCD, so I
currently
want to touch all
accessible.
the things.
Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible.
You know what?
Unlocking
And I
my
don't even
memory
care
array
if we talk
may
too much, because I
enable
feel
it.
like we're giving really good information to people who have not memorized Mass Effect like I have.
Yeah, and I feel like that's also important for a lot of people to remember, is that, like, there are people who are watching this who have never played any Mass Effect games.
So yeah, we need to give context, like what that Leora worked at a Prothean dig sites by herself, all alone.
Yeah, Liara was really into Protheans.
I just love that she had that line, because she always is like, I'm calm and cute, but I have this sinister, like, little thing, because she started off cute and whatever, but
Well, she
like,
becomes the Shadow Broker.
but even in Mass Effect 1, she was always like a little creepy, because when she's trying to flirt with you, she goes like, yeah, I researched you and learned everything about you, and you're like, what? And
Yeah.
it's like creepy in this kind of cute way, but you're also like,
So
Liara.
for those who aren't familiar, Liara is basically an archaeologist who studied ancient cultures, including the Protheans. The Protheans, the artifacts that we were seeing on that planet are probably Prothean artifacts.
I don't think it was. I think they were saying it was like, this reminds me of Prothean artifacts. Because it couldn't possibly be Prothean
Well,
artifacts.
maybe they're not Prothean, but we were talking about how those new aliens, the Ket, is that what they are?
They look like Protheans
They
a
look
little
like
bit.
Protheans?
Yeah, but they only had 2 eyes. Who knows? But I like your theory, though.
But I mean, their heads are the same. Like, put it this way. If they were trying to make a new species that had nothing to do with the Protheans, they did a really shit job.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They have pretty eyes. They're very cute. Sorry.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient
So
culture.
2182
I hope they may
is
prove useful for the research
before
community.
the events of Mass Effect 1. Wait, 2182. Yeah, before the events of Mass Effect 1, before Liara learned about all the other Prothean stuff through the events of Mass Effect.
Are you talking about when she meets Javik?
No, Mass Effect 1 is before she even knows about the Prothean beacons and Shepard doing all that stuff. So this is before she even merged minds with Shepard to learn more about the Prothean. So so I'm wondering, like,
Whoa,
so
look at all those guns,
so
Dad.
now I'm wondering, like, did they really know about the Reapers before they sent this? But they had to have. Otherwise, what's the point of this?
They knew how much. But remember how they were giving Shepard such a hard time about it, and they were like, "Yeah, but it's not like really as big of a deal as you're saying." So when they sent these arcs, were they really looking at this as like a moonshot, like, or was it just kind of like
They don't seem to be referencing them as the last hope for humanity. They're just saying the last hope for themselves. But it's a lot of resources to spend on something that's top secret that nobody knew about.
But think about it.
Because you would think that they would advertise
hold on.
this.
So here's another thing. She got the idea for this whole initiative 15 years before they actually left. So she got the idea in 2170.
So maybe she had the idea, and
So-
she had been trying to pitch it, and then different people in different governments were like, we need a plan for this, and they saw her plan, and they were like, this can work.
She might have just wanted to colonize, because remember her
But
whole...
if they were doing that, they would have advertised it as like, check out this big thing that we're doing, we're sending it out. Like, the whole Citadel would be like covered in advertisements for it. So I would think that she was pitching the idea, and then different governments, including the Hanar, already knew about the Reapers on a top secret scale. A lot of the governments did know.
How long did they know about the Reapers before?
I know that in Kasumi's Stolen Memory DLC, the information that was stored on What's-His-Face's hard drive was a Reaper from the Hanar government. So the Hanar knew.
But how long?
I know that it was long before the events of Mass Effect 1.
Okay.
So they, like, knew,
So
but they didn't really know. It's like one of those things that the government knows about something, but it's, like, not... They don't really know if it's a threat or not.
Yeah, so maybe she just wanted to colonize, and then they kind of, like, were like, hey, like, we'll help you develop this with, like, government money.
But we're not gonna... You can't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Because this is a backup plan in case this other thing happens.
Yeah.
And so then, probably what happened was when the Reapers were... Like, after the events of Mass Effect 2, before the Reapers came, they were like, oh shit, this is real. And then the DLC for Shepard holding back the Reapers another 6 months happened. They were like, alright, we gotta go. Like, you have to go.
Hadn't they already left?
When did they leave?
2185?
2185 is the events of Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
So they must have left right before or during the events of Mass
they
Effect.
Left in 2185. Yeah. Anyways, let's look at all this other stuff.
Don't stand on the bed!
Yeah. Jump on.
Fuck.
Wait, we picked it up. We took it.
Yep, I think that was the Normandy.
Yeah.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
Whoa.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during
You
the
would
first
think that
Contact
if he
War.
fought in the first Contact
Back when
War,
Turians were the
he
enemy.
wouldn't be so eager
Crazy
to
times.
fight, like, new aliens.
Yeah.
He would have, like, learned from that.
I don't know. But also, like, remember we went over this before, like, the desperation, I think.
Yeah, maybe he had already... Maybe he has one of those
when
minds.
people are desperate for survival, they will do some crazy fucked up shit.
Maybe he has one of those minds where it's like, I'm gonna just do what I need to do right now and then worry about it later, but like in a responsible way.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature
what if they
moves
are,
from sociology
like, Protheans
to
just 5,000 years
exoarchaeology.
Or like
50,000 years.
Or whatever, like some segment of Protheans.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I'm just thinking, like, how they maybe they sent an arc too, and then, like, why are all these physiological changes happening so quickly in only 50,000 years, blah, blah, blah. I'm just, like, thinking.
But I mean...
Go, I'm sorry.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will
What were you gonna
experience them
say?
via
So I was
your
gonna
implant.
say that just in the way
Okay.
that not all humans
Something
look
new
the
every
same,
day.
and like maybe not all Protheans looked the same.
True.
And if you sent like only a segment of them away, and they only interacted with each other, maybe it encouraged some changes. Like for them,
I feel like if it's not that now, it's stupid. Because, like, why would they have guns and walk around with, like, you know, they're not alien enough.
Mm-hmm.
I take it you're based here in Samnode?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you. Do you know anything more about Scott's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How did my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did he mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all for now.
Of course. Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be
BioWare
denied.
really loves the idea of the...
Alec?
Oh.
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec.
Yeah, so
It's
I don't
time.
think she was alive then.
Not
Okay.
on my
I
watch.
believe.
Yeah, she's dead.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how
Well,
Dad found
maybe
out.
not,
Alec was a stubborn
that
man.
maybe she couldn't leave. You know, maybe she was.
She didn't get cleared for health.
Yeah, either she didn't get cleared or she was, because like if they're
If she's dying, why would they waste?
yeah, why
Stasis
would
Punnett?
they waste?
Yeah.
You know, waste, quote unquote, not their philosophy, not mine. To be clear.
No, that's what Stacy said. Stacy said it. Quote it.
You said it first.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm okay with it.
You're, oh my god, that's awful.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay,
Alright,
I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of
The
course.
game. And then I'm gonna quit.